Good morning, everyone. Welcome to North Dakota Today. Why are you laughing?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
It's just one of those mornings. Happy, what is it, Tuesday?
It is. Only a few more days until the Super Bowl.
By the way, did you see Beth and Alex coverage last night? It was fantastic.
I didn't get to see it, but I was looking at some of her posts that she was making on social media and was just kind of like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. And then I was hearing it run this morning, so I've heard it, but I haven't actually gotten to sit down and look at any of it, but I'm excited for them.
Yeah, it's been great to see. They had a chance to obviously catch up with Carson Wentz. I think she was talking to TB12.
There's just so many cool people that they got to meet, and we'll be showing you what Carson Wentz had to say here in just a moment. But coming up on today's show, we all know lots of people looking forward to Sunday, maybe having a few of those Super Bowl cocktails. So we're going to actually be showing you guys some of those fun drink ideas that you could make. It might impress the guests, might impress your family and friends. You never know who it's going to impress. And then also coming up this morning, we're going to be talking with Mark Bierke about that party on the ice, the Otter Tail party. It's going to be their Otter Tail on Ice, celebrating the county's 150-year anniversary, what your family can do out there. Of course, we've been giving away tickets here, so lots of people have been interested in it.
It's going to be a great event.
It will be really fun. So we, of course, need to go over to Lisa, though, because we have some weather warnings for people. And Lisa, I don't like to hear that.
I know. I don't like to say it. Let's just cancel it, right? If we could.
Yes.
That would be very nice. But unfortunately, not the case. We've got some strong winds today. There's a system moving through, and it's kicking up the wind, and it's bringing us some chances for some precip. First of all, this area in light blue here, that is a wind advisory, and that it takes effect at 10 o'clock this morning and continues until 6 o'clock this evening. That's when we are expecting to have the strongest winds in that 40 to 50 mile per hour range. And that's going to be whipping around any snow that's on the ground. And of course, what you're seeing on the radar right now, it's looking very active. Some of this not quite reaching the ground, but there are places where we're getting light snowfall reports at the moment. Crookston is one of those locations, getting a light snowfall report from Foston and Hallock, all reporting light snow. So northwest Minnesota seeing that, and we've been seeing some redevelopment out west in Devil's Lake and over by Jamestown. More blue showing up on the map, maybe even some purple indicating some mixed precipitation. So it could end up getting a little bit messy here as this system rolls through. As we expand the view, you can see there's some pinks and greens and purples in central and western parts of North Dakota. That means that temperatures are a little warmer. We've got anything ranging from just rain to freezing rain and maybe a little sleet in some of those light areas. It's not heavy, but even a little bit has its impacts. Our forecast for the winds already getting into the 40s. They're at 40 miles per hour right now in Fargo and 37 in Grand Forks. Visibility down to a mile in Roseau and Thief River Falls. We're at 1.25 miles in Hallock and 2 miles in Langdon. So our lowest visibility reports are in the Northern Valley. Temperatures in the teens in a lot of places. But just remember, with that strong wind, we're dealing with wind chills that feel like right now we're well below zero in places up north. Fargo, it feels like 2 below at the moment. So make sure you're bundling up here today because it's just going to feel like that throughout the day. So this morning, we've got the snow and even some freezing rain or drizzle trying to work its way in, getting into the noon and afternoon hours as temperatures really surging. We're going to be into the 20s, even some 30s, especially in eastern North Dakota for this afternoon. But again, keep in mind the wind, 30s, 40s, even 50 miles per hour. So wind chills will be low. And can't rule out some areas of a little bit of freezing drizzle and mixed precipitation as we get into the evening hours tonight, as we kind of get that back end of this system swinging through. So not an ideal day to say the least on this Tuesday. Wednesday still breezy and temperatures not bad, but they will start to slide in the afternoon hours as that colder air works in. And it's just going to be cold as we get into the weekend. We might have a slight warm up on Friday with another system moving through, but that will just kind of reinforce the colder air as we get into the weekend. Saturday below zero and Sunday pretty much everybody spending the day below zero for most of the day. There might be an hour or two that we climb above, but it should be a rather cold stretch here coming up. So hopefully you enjoyed last week. Today it's going to be hard to even enjoy that 33-degree high when you think about the wind and the snow blowing around.
I was just going to say, I was out this morning, and even though the temperatures were warmer, that wind was so cold.
It felt better yesterday. It was cold yesterday, and we had that still air and the sunshine. It felt a lot better.
Did you see how we're all matching today? Look at all this red going on. We were all up here. Hey-o. Air high five. Thank you, Lisa.
You bet.
Hey, we do have some tickets to give away, speaking of some fun events around the area. First of all, our Fargo Forest Buffalo Wild Wings 4-pack giveaway is still happening, so congratulations, Michelle. You received one 4-pack, which includes 4 reserved seat tickets to a Fargo Forest home game, also 4 vouchers, each good for a small fountain soda, small popcorn, and you also get that free shareable at Buffalo Wild Wings with a purchase. So if you want to win just like Michelle did, all you have to do is go online, ndtoday.tv or valleynewslive.com to get yourself registered. And we have our final VIP winner for the Otter Tail County on Ice giveaway. So congratulations, Cynthia. You won 2 two-day VIP passes and 4 child passes. So congrats to her.
That's awesome. You're going to have a blast, Cynthia, and please find your inner otter.
People are, wish that they could go down to the cities. This is going to be a party that's also going to be pretty darn unforgettable, too.
I want to see you pulling in a fish.
I don't think we're going to be doing any of that.
Oh, really?
I think we'll be indoors because A, it's dark outside when it's early morning. We don't even, when I'm working most of the time, the sun isn't even up. 2, it's cold. So I was like, yeah, let's do it inside. We'll show some pictures of what people can enjoy.
You're learning the North Dakota way. It's never about the weather. It's always about how you layer. So just wear a bunch of layers.
Okay.
And you'll be fine, Larson.
Look like a marshmallow walking around on air.
Actually, that would be the Christmas story kid that just was like, hey.
Just this part of me is showing just like my eyes and my nose.
And then find a flagpole and just be like, and see.
I will not lick a flagpole.
All right, the Best of Us campaign ads that are scheduled to air in the Super Bowl. One ad also we're going to show you. We're going to premiere it here each day on North Dakota Today. It features an athlete with a unique story and also is favored to win a medal. So this morning's showing the spotlight on Mikayla Shiffrin. Do you know that person?
I don't know her, but I'm excited to find out.
Meet her. Is that you, Larson?
Be faster than the boys. Here you go, Mikayla.
I like that.
Deep down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans, way back up in the woods among the evergreens, there stood a log cabin made of earth and wood, where lived a country boy named Johnny B. Good, who never ever learned to read and write so well, but he could play a guitar just like a ring in the bell. Go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go!
Mikayla Shiffrin picked up right where she left off, on top of the podium.
Go, 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 Johnny, go. Go, 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 Johnny, go. Go.
I love that. That is so cool. Don't forget our Olympic Zone show premieres Thursday, February 8th at 6:30 here on KVLY.
And then on Friday, when we're at the NFL player experience, we're going to find out if Christy Larson is always faster than the boys.
I'm excited for it. I'm definitely going to have to wear some stretchy pants so that I can run,
we're
run.
gonna get going,
Go,
huh?
go, 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 as my nephew always says. He goes, go, 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 go.
All right, all right.
We're going to be fast.
Oh my gosh, that race could be, I'll probably end up pulling a hammy.
Good. I'm going to push him over when we're racing each other. Well, you were talking about Beth and Alex. Now, yesterday was the opening night of the Super Bowl. Now, it usually has players and coaches answering questions pertaining to the upcoming game, or more often than not, silly ones, of course, too. So we got a chance to talk with the one and only former NDSU Bison, Carson Wentz, on being injured during the biggest game of the season.
It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird for me. I know last year I went to the Super Bowl, did appearances and everything, and I said, I ain't coming back till I'm playing in it, and here I am, and I actually am not playing in it. So it's kind of a different emotions tonight, but I'm really excited for all these guys to experience this and get a taste of it, and then prepare their tails off all week and go hopefully win this thing.
I feel so bad that he doesn't get to play, but at least he gets to experience it. Now, like the Super Bowl itself, Media Day, it's a tradition that dates back to the days of Vince Lombardi and has grown into a primetime spectacle of the American sport. And Beth and Alex have that front row seat to all of the things that are happening there. They're going to continue to bring us coverage. No, what's happening tonight?
The big media parties tonight.
Woo!
So, yeah. Beth may have a quick 10 o'clock hit, if one at all. She's going to be like, yeah, this is Beth Hool. We're at Minneapolis.
We're in Minneapolis.
Cool out.
Right.
I got to get back to this media party because it is going to be one heck of a bash. Hopefully we'll see some good pictures.
Yeah, and I'm excited that we're going to be able to
Julio.
give people a look of it when we're down there, if you can't make it down there, because that's the thing is it's so exciting that it's happening in Minnesota, in Minneapolis, but not everyone gets to go down there and experience it all. So that will be kind of nice to be able to show off all the different things that people
So
are
is there
doing.
anything in particular that you're like most excited about, or?
Most excited about, you know, hanging out with Justin Timberlake. That's kind of exciting. Zip lining across the Mississippi. I don't.
Wait, did you get that one?
No, I don't get to do
Oh,
that.
I
I
was like,
gotta.
wow.
They sold out of those tickets within like,
A hot minute.
they were like, bam, bye.
See ya.
But I am excited. Actually, I'm going to be doing a story on Friday afternoon. The kicker from the Saints, after he heard all of these different Minnesotans making donations, there's a class from Detroit Lakes that actually made a video, said, hey, we raised some money. Thanks for teaching us such a great lesson. And he invited that class down to Minneapolis to do the
hang out with
experience.
them.
Yeah, hang out with him, meet him, do the experience. He had tweeted back
Oh,
at the
that's
class saying, my
great.
wife cried. How can I meet this class? So I'll be doing a story on that for Friday evening, is seeing that class get to come down from Detroit Lakes, go down, do the Super Bowl experience, the NFL experience, and then getting to meet
Wow.
Thomas Morstead, right? That's the kicker.
I think that's it.
Yep.
Yeah. But that's
So-
they're going to have so much fun. And then, any idea, is Adam going to show up?
Adam,
Thielen.
oh, I don't know.
I bet you. This.
I was
Saints
like,
punter
Adam,
pulls it
that's
off.
not the Saints punter's name. It's Thomas. I don't.
I have a
I would
feeling he's going to
assume.
pull that off for him.
I would assume he has to make an appearance somewhere.
Yes.
You would think.
That is going to be a
He's got
great
to.
story if you pull that off.
Well, we'll see. Of course, we're going to be down there working our butts off, trying to get everything that we can, all the special moments. So hopefully we can make that happen.
And one thing too, I mean, if you don't, please follow us on Facebook at North Dakota Today, because I'm assuming, at least I know I'm going to be. You and I are going to be doing a bunch of Facebook Live stuff,
Yeah.
and because everywhere you go down to these Super Bowl events, you're always bumping into somebody who's somebody who's somebody. So you never know. We might end up, like you said, like real quick with JT. What do you say? You know, blah, 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 blah. Or,
Tell my mom hi. Hi, Lisa
or we
Larson.
bump into Adam Thielen and be like, hey man,
Hey.
what's up?
Hey,
And-
Adam, do you want to come on our show and drink some coffee with us? We won't make you drink swamp water. He probably does drink swamp
He
water. though.
probably does. He's following the TB12 method, so.
Okay, well, we have a lot to get to here on today's show. So coming up, we're going to be making some Super Bowl fun drinks. We're also going to be talking about more of that Otter Tail and Ice party